Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. We're going to play some more today with some watercolor. I had showed you guys in my last video this Fuumuui watercolor set, and I'm pronouncing it correctly now. I did look on Google to get the correct pronunciation, so I quit butchering it. I wanted to try these. I didn't get a chance in my last video, so I figured this video will do that. I got these on Prime. I believe they were probably 20 bucks, I think, at the time of the sale. So I don't know, I was like, might as well try them. So let's open them up. You can see there's 24 colors. Gosh, what kind of getup we got here? Oh, that's pretty. Very nice, guys. It's a very nice wooden box. Got a little brochure inside. Looks like you could do your color swatches on. Looks like some extra magnets for the pans. Oh, it comes with a little sponge. And it comes with this cool little brush that I have no idea how this works. I've never seen or used this. It's got black stuff on it. Ew. I'm not sure how you're supposed to use this. I think there's brushes inside too. Or a brush, I guess. Oh wait, there's more. There's more! Okay, so there's a brush on each side, which is pretty cool. So it'd be a nice little travel container or whatever if you want to go outside and do some painting. I'm not sure how you're supposed to use this little black nub on here, but I saw it was a brush. You guys can let me know in the comments if you've ever used that and how to use it, because I have no clue. That's interesting. I like it. Okay, we got all that unwrapped and put back in our little container. This is super nice, you guys. It's very sturdy, very well made. I'm actually impressed with this container. It's a nice little travel palette, and we're going to start with some white. And then skin. It's kind of a gross name for a color. Lemon yellow. This is cadmium yellow. Next one is orange. Doesn't take much to activate them in the pans. Cadmium red is next. Rose red. Oh boy, that's pretty. Alizarin crimson. It's very vibrant, very pretty. Magenta. Wow, that's dark. That's so pigmented, it's kind of crazy. Purple. These colors are gorgeous. Payne's gray. Ivory black. Sky blue. Oh wow, it's so pretty. It's just me. It's gonna be me the whole video. It's so pretty. Cobalt blue. Ultramarine. Indigo. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Yellow green. Sap green. Olive green. Viridian. Oh gosh, pretty. It's really pretty. I like that color. Raw sienna. Burnt sienna. Dark brown. Van Dyke brown. That's really pretty rich brown. All right, guys, these are all nice and dry now, and you can see how beautiful they are. I'm curious about the white, because I've never used these before. I'm just curious how opaque it is. It's pretty opaque. It's pretty good. So far, I'm pretty happy with them. They're very beautiful. Again, I have no idea how to use these. I'm learning as I go, so that's just the way it's going to be. Is anybody else doing anything for World Watercolor Month? Are you guys doing any of the activities? I know there was a thing where you could do watercolor every day. I'm not doing all that because I don't have the time, unfortunately, to do something every single day, but I figured it's still a good opportunity to learn watercolor that I've never learned before, so I'm all for it. Very pretty colors, very vibrant. Okay, I'm quickly just gonna sketch a mushroom. I know, a mushroom, again, but I really like drawing them. So I'm gonna quickly sketch a mushroom that we can actually paint with the watercolor. Now, warning again, don't know what I'm doing, so don't be too harsh on me. I'm just gonna play. Hopefully it'll turn out better than the tree I did the other day with my first watercolor ever. I'm going to wet in here. I haven't really watched any watercolor videos in a long time, like recently. Any tutorials, I should say, is what I mean to say by that. So I'm going to take some of this cadmium yellow and I'm just going to leave a little bit in here and maybe a little bit around the edge here. And I'm going to take some of the alizarin crimson and to drop some of that in here. No, Van Dyke brown, dark brown, burnt sienna, raw sienna. So I think I'm going to use some of this raw sienna. And then I'm going to put some of that flesh or skin, I'm calling it flesh, that skin color in it. I'm going to wet this underside. I put a little bit too much yellow down here, but that's part of the learning process. I'm going to put a little bit of this down here as well, just to bring some of that color down. So it's more unified piece here. Okay, I mixed a little bit of that alizarin crimson and the ultramarine to get a little bit of a darker red to put up here. Is in those areas I'm going to re-wet that gently. And I'm going to take some of this, I'm going to drop it in where the shadow or where the darker edge of this mushroom is going to be. There are these little perpendicular lines here that I'm trying to get a little bit of, and of course the edge. A little bit dark brown. Now I'm going to wet this again underneath here because I'm going to do the shadows. Now I'm going to do the same thing for the rest of this. Now, what I might do is take just a touch of that ultramarine and mix it in brown. I'm going to wet some of this. Nice little brown. Some of that crimson, alizarin crimson and ultramarine. Wow, I can't talk today at all, guys. Makes a really nice, pretty brown. And maybe a little bit of this yellow also. I want a lot of it, a little bit. Take a little bit of this yellow, a little bit of an edge here. I might put a little bit of this yellow, just a little bit of a wash down here. Not a lot, don't want it to get too crazy. Just on these edges, just kind of unifies a little bit. I'm gonna do the same thing here. It's a good start, a good learning process for me. Okay, what I want to do now is mix a color for the dots that go on these mushrooms. I think I'm going to put a little touch of yellow in it. Yeah, that'll work. This is pretty opaque, so it works. It actually works better than I thought it was going to, so put in all our little dots. And then I can go back over it with white if I need to. A little bit of this down here, kind of like that. Anybody else like drawing mushrooms? I really do. I love drawing everything. Obviously, I'll draw animals and fantasy things and forests and little landscapes. I like to draw a lot of stuff, but mushrooms are really fun, especially when there's a lot of bright colors involved. I like it. I like them a lot. You can do so much with them, especially when you're practicing. That turned out actually pretty well. I'm going to put just a touch of this on the edges. I might put a little bit more white in that. Kind of getting the hang of them. I mean, obviously, I have a lot of learning to do, but I'm starting to get a little bit of the feel for them, which is pretty cool. I don't know why I was always so scared to do watercolor. Not sure why I was so intimidated by it, and I still am compared to like a lot of other mediums because I've been teaching myself a lot of stuff, colored pencils, and I taught myself pastels originally. That was the first thing I learned after going to art school, I should say. Hopefully you guys are enjoying watching me struggle. It's not that bad. Put a little bit of an edge on it here. These last little details to make it pop out. A little bit of red. And then lastly, going to do some of this white, I think. I'm going to put a little bit more of the red. All right, guys, I think I'm done. So here is my picture. It was a good experience. I'll get better as we go. This is brand new to me, so I'm learning. Hopefully you guys are enjoying, like I said, the World Watercolor Month. Hopefully you guys are playing around and experimenting and learning watercolor as well and enjoying it. But I think that's it for this video, and I appreciate you joining me as I'm getting back into things after my surgery. It's been a little rough, doing what I need to do, doing my physical therapy and all that stuff. It's getting better and better. So, and I'm starting to be able to do art again, which is very important to me. So I'm very happy about that. But join me next time and we'll play with something new. I'm not sure yet what, but we'll figure it out. But I appreciate you being here and joining me and learning watercolor along with me. And I'll see you next time. Bye.